So final round out here at Ben Garin White. This is a pretty short course. It is going to be a birdie fest. This is one of the longer holes. Par 3, 363 feet. Going with a forehand off the tee, but just way too low. Of
A
course,
little
did
low.
not get a skip, but I'm not surprised. It was a bad shot regardless.
Whew.
I'm down to call that a layup. I was running it, but we can just pretend it was a layup. Tapping in for the easy par. I need to start off strong, though. I need to get as many birdies as I can to have any chance at cashing. Double Mando, 291, going with my Envy. Got some dude out there trying to razz me, honking his horn a little bit. So starting over. Like I said, just lining up the Envy shot. Not really worried about this double Mando. It's actually not as tight as it looks on camera,
Thank
but
you.
pitching it out there, just getting around the tree. Having a
Sweet.
nice birdie putt to start the day. Again with the NV, throwing the shot out wide. There's a little bit of a right to left wind, so just kind of letting the wind move it to the left. I did get a little bit of a skip this time. Almost spit out. I'm glad it didn't, but this is probably one of the toughest holes on the course. Hole 6, 408 feet. You've got OB left, some woods to the right, but you're just trying to throw this hyzer flip all the way down the gap. I'm throwing my Zen, which is an Essence. We had a bit of a tailwind. It flipped a flat but didn't get the turn and then bailed out in the woods. Still in bounds though. I wanted to run this putt so bad, but I actually took a stupid bogey on this in my practice round. So I got a little scared, laid up, took the par. Moving on to this very easy hole. It's 217 feet, straight down the gap, but I'm playing out wide with my A2, playing the skip shot. There is water left that plays as OB, but that's kind of why I like going out wide and playing the skip shot, because there's really no chance in getting there. Played a little deep. Nice putt. This is a shot that is like a candy cane. You're punching straight out the gap and they need something to stall back. I went with an instinct last time, but realized I needed to play in hyzer flip. So I threw my proxy out there, gave myself a nice little 20-foot putt that barely went in, but it's in, so we're good. Big hyzer on this 340-foot hole. A little short. Again, no skip, just kind of checked up, leaving myself a nice 40-footer. Finally got my hand up. First circle 2 putt of the day. Hole 10, par 3, 283 feet. There is water long. I wanted to play the hyzer shot. I just played it a little too steep of a hyzer, so I just hit the first tree, leaving myself a deep circle 2 putt.
Let's freaking go, dude.
I was pretty stoked. I barely made it in. I don't even think I touched the chain. It just landed right in the basket. Keeping the birdie streak alive. Hole 11. There's water left the whole way. Pretty low ceiling. Going with the proxy. Just trying to punch it straight down the gap.
Hyzer.
Asking for it to hyzer, but that's just because I wanted it to be parked. I didn't want to have to putt, but still tapping in the 15-footer. Moving on to this tricky hole. I went forehand last time when my entire card went backhand, so I felt like that was a play. Clipped a tree, landed just short of this creek. It does play casual. Very weird footing though. I was trying to figure out how to hit the circle 2 putt. It was just, that creek was just in my head. I was trying to figure out the best way to hit this. And I felt pretty confident that I could step, but I could not stop thinking about that creek, which was throwing me off. So I was just like, dude, just stand still, hit this putt, you can do it. Just don't even worry about jumping. Buckets. I was pretty lit after this. I mean, 3 circle 2s and 4 holes. I mean, that's unheard of for me. This is a sketchy par 4. You can play it as a simple and get the birdie, or you can go over the top of these trees to get the eagle. However, there's OB everywhere. I threw it high enough. I just felt like it stalled back. I was pretty sure it was OB, but I was hoping it was in. So I'm throwing this provisional shot just in case, but turns out my shot was in bounds. Quick eagle look. Missed it, but still tapping in for the birdie. The last of the par 4s, 467 feet. I tried to lay down this roller and hit the tree. I promise you, if I did not hit that tree, that thing would have been...
No skips today, dude.
A jump putt, I promise. But smoked the tree. Terrible upshot. Then another upshot just to save the par. That hole's so easy. I mean, the birdie was there, but I
did
just
the same
shanked my
thing
drives.
yesterday.
Hole 15, speaking of shanked
Come on,
drives,
Nate.
again, I buried my forehand
Come
into the
on,
ground on
bro.
this hole. Pitching up with the A2.
Twisted it.
Turned my wrist. What was
Come
such
on,
an
Nate.
easy approach, I just left out wide. I'm circle's edge with a headwind putt. Didn't commit. I was scared. I was scared of the comebacker. That's kind of the problem with my circle 2 putts. Hole 16, 400 feet. Felt great out of the hand. I told myself don't crush it. Just throw a nice smooth forehand. You can get a look. Gave myself a nice 15, 20 footer for the birdie. Trying to keep the birdie streak alive again. Coming down the stretch. Hole 17, par 3. 350 feet. Mako 3. Trying to play a flip up, but just kind of hyzered the whole way. Left it a little short.
Don't leave your arm short
Along
now,
with
dude.
my jump putt again. Cleaned up the par though, going on to hole 18. Everybody on my card was a little short on this, so I made sure to give this a little extra juice with my Metal Flake FD3. Almost rang it up, went a little long, and then choked the putt. Hole 1, we had a headwind on this hole again. I went with the Envy thinking I was going to hyzer flip it, but it just kind of held the hyzer the whole way. Another deep circle 2. I airballed that, but boy, that felt good out of the hand. I finally got it, got my arm up. Still lanked it though, but tapped in the par. The final hole, again with that Envy. I was throwing this thing all over the course, 300 feet. Put that thing on the pole.
All right, so that was a crazy round. Some big putts, started off strong. I'm happy about that. I just, I couldn't close it out at the end. There's 2 par 4s that I missed, and then those last 2 putts on holes 18 and 1 definitely hurt. Those are some gettable birdies that I didn't get, and I needed them. It's unfortunate I had such a bad first round. It was also weird that my forehands were off, dude. It felt like I had 0 confidence in any of my forehands, but I'm happy to make payout, so that's good. Back to the drawing board, and I'll catch you guys at the next one.